to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the... This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. Now Golden State's starting five. Paulie Stein are down low. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. And it's Thompson in at the three spot. And for the Raptors, Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Powell in at the three spot. Opening day, Steve, for some teams it's a fresh start, and for others it's the first step towards settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think those teams that came very close to maybe winning the championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry, and those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
It's Thompson off the drive. Yes, that goes in. Thompson's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Warriors. VanVleet looking around. Siakam. Lowry with the ball. Three, just five to shoot. And Gasol gets it to go.
That's what you get from a veteran playmaker. If you get open, Lowry will find you.
Green, the pass to Russell. Now here's Paulie Stein. To Thompson. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got five.
A tough play to defend. Clay gets rid of the ball as quickly as anyone.
Here is Lowry. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Curry. Paulie Stein. That one goes in.
Unselfish play right there. Curry with the patience to wait for someone to break free.
Lowry again. And it's Lowry penetrating. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that one drops for him.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. VanVleet with it. Russell's there, and it's sent back by Russell. Here's Thompson, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, my goodness. 5 straight coming out of the gate.
And you see Clay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the final.
And Clay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
Thompson.
What's impressive about Klay Thompson? Yes, he is one of the Splash Brothers, but that doesn't mean he has to score to be effective.
Now here is Lowry. Siakam up top. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
One of the league's best-kept secrets, Pascal Siakam out of Cameroon, discovered as a raw teenager at Basketball Without Borders back in 2012.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Gasol. The drive by Lowry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. Well, Smitty, you're talking about Siakam. The Raptors president is from Nigeria and very active in the Basketball Without Borders program.
You're totally right. A prospect like Siakam was on his radar. The late first-round pick in 2016 was more than rewarding where he ended up at.
Free throw good, Lowry.
In a discussion of great two-way players in this league, sometimes Lowry gets overlooked, and that's a mistake.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
The Toronto Raptors are an elite defensive group. Reasons why they're long, they're smart, and they're experienced.
Now, here is Russell. Left side Curry. Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Raptors trail by 9. We can talk about the defensive IQ, Smitty, for the Raptors. Where does that reveal itself?
For me, Kevin, their rotations, they are able to send help, double teams, and still recover and get out to shooters.
Now Curry. After the missed 3 from Marc Gasol. Cauley-Stein finds Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green against Siakam. Pulls it up. Got a piece of it.
And what you like about Siakam as a rim protector, the strong fundamentals, able to affect shots without fouling. He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Warriors leading by 7. Russell left side. Rejected by Gasol.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot blocking, especially down low.
And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Lets it go from deep. Siakam pulls it in. In Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
He was too aggressive. That's already his 2nd foul. We haven't even gotten out of the 1st quarter.
The Warriors making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 7. Russell looking around. Outside Curry. From deep. And again, no good by Golden State. The Raptors shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Side. Curry against Lowry. Clock at 6. The teardrop falls in. Lowry's got 6.
Lowry on the pick and roll draws so much attention because he is so good at finishing the play himself.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And just like his brother Pau, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis. And let's check out the stats for Kyle Lowry. He had a strong showing last season. Came in about 14 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Now, here is Russell. Now the pass to Cauley-Stein. Back to Russell. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measurement.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking. The Golden State Warriors so great offensively. People forget about their defense. Their length and IQ make them tough to deal with, especially in the playoffs.
That one is no good.
Known for defense and rebounding coming out of college, Draymond Green has surprised some scouts with his early production on the offensive end.
Pass to Gasol. And here is Van Vliet. Cauley-Stein defending. Shoots from the high post. Van Vliet can't get it to go. In the last couple seasons, Golden State's defense in the regular season slipping off just a bit.
You know what I think what happens is with their elite offense, I think they started to rest a bit more on defense. Also, when you've been to the finals 5 straight years, some coasting can occur. In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Out. He dishes it to Cauley-Stein.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls. Steve, the number of timeouts and even fouls have dropped in recent years. Do you think that's brought a better flow to the game?
Yeah, I think so. I know we have so much stoppage in our game, especially when they go to the referee's review. If we could do something about that, but I love that they've dropped the number of timeouts to keep the flow of the game. That's what most fans want to see, just the flow of the game continue.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Pass to Burks. Throws up the baseline. Toronto grabs the miss. Down low. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Passes it to Cauley-Stein. Robinson with it. No points in the game yet for him. Burks for 3. They get it back. Looney feeds to Cauley-Stein. He gets it in there. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Lowry up top, guarded by Kerr. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. The pass to Burks. Outside Curry. It's up a three. That shot, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Lowry passes to Anunoby. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Warriors shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Here's Looney, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice to see Looney getting involved with the slam there. An athletic player who provides some muscle for them around the rim.
It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Robinson. It's Cauley-Stein, top of the key. Curry against Lowry. And it's blocked. Loose. And it's the Warriors. On the break, Curry's got the ball. He goes up again. Looney with the bucket.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Last season's best transition team. In third, the Warriors. In fourth, the Raptors.
And you know what? These are two of those teams that just live off their transition game. They put a lot of pressure on you defensively because that's where they get the bulk of their offense.
Now, here's Lowry. 11 points in the game. Passes to McCaw. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Burks. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Warriors leading by 6. Robinson kicks to Curry. Back to Robinson. There's the pass to Looney. Here's McKinney. Pass to Curry. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And the Raptors took some heat for parting ways with reigning Coach of the Year, Dwayne Casey. But his successor, Nick Nurse, guided this franchise to an NBA title.
Tremendous self-belief and determination. The only NBA head coach who was also a head coach in college, the G League, and overseas. He's been preparing for this for a long time.
A strange saga last season for Patrick McCaw. Restricted free agent with the Warriors. He sat out, Smitty, for months.
He did, Kevin. Eventually signed a non-guaranteed deal with the Cleveland Cavaliers, but he was waived within days, prompting a league investigation. A promising young player, the Dubs didn't want to lose him and eventually signed with the Toronto Raptors, and he won another chip.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
One area the Warriors have stood out is their chemistry. Last season, we saw they were tested. On-court arguments, some tension, but this team too locked in to let that persist.
He hits both from the stripe. And Steve, to what extent do you think that KD's free agency rumors affected the Warriors?
You know, I think it was a big part of it because everybody was talking. It was a lot of chatter for the first time we have seen with the Golden State Warriors team. Even when he got hurt in the playoffs, all you heard was, are they better without him? No. When you're at the top, there's a lot of noise. Tuning that out becomes critical.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And he recovers it. And Lowry. Three-pointer. A three-pointer. Got 14 points for the game.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Dishes it through Ibaka. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that time, the defender a little out of control. Serge Ibaka wily enough to draw the foul.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Serge Ibaka has gone through a lot of roles since he's entered the league. Now pretty much a shot-blocking stretch 4.
And the second free throw, good. And it's Curry bringing it up for the Warriors. They lead by 7. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
We're talking about Stephen Curry range right now in that shot.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, ending the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, straight to the floor, making open shot, rolling the basket, screen, those dirty work. I like to do that.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complementary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Anunoby out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Ibaka, and it's McCaw in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he reached this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has. Look at that.
Nice! You have to remember, Thompson's grown up in a system where sharing the ball is emphasized.
Steve, there are certain players, as we know, who can really back you up and get you on your heels, and then they hit the brakes and they hit you with a pull-up jumper. Very tough to defend.
Kevin, you said it best. Being able to hit the brakes and stop on a dime, I think is James Harden, Steph Curry, C.J. McCollum, Kyrie Irving. Those are some of those names where guys can go in fast pace, fast motion, then stop and pull up and be on balance and knock down the shot.
And that one misses.
The Warriors, league's best offense the last 4 seasons straight. Big reason, they're the best passing team in the league for the last 5 years. That's why they are a fun team to watch.
Curry again. Now here's Curry, guarded closer. Basket good.
We know this about Steph Curry. He can hit it from anywhere, outside, inside, in between.
And the Warriors last season scoring an NBA record 51 points in a quarter.
You know, Kevin, they can hit you with a big run at any time. That puts a level of fear in the opposition. You lose focus for a minute, and they'll embarrass you.
And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. That free throw, no good. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Pascal Siakam comes in for OG Anunoby. Norman Powell's checked in for Patrick McCaw. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Warriors. So he comes up empty, missing both.
The Toronto Raptors knew Kawhi Leonard might leave, but plan B is to build around their young players. They've got some good ones, in my opinion.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Curry against Powell. Got a piece of it, just 4 to shoot. Here's Gasol. Good D by Thompson. You know, the Raptors have done a great job of finding quality players, Steve, late in the draft and developing them into contributors.
Yes, Kevin, and one of those guys is Fred VanVleet. He went undrafted. A long rebuild was never in the cards for Toronto. They're competing as those young guys develop.
Toronto calls timeout.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Steph Curry. He's off an excellent season. Second in free throw percentage, fourth in three-point field goal percentage. And as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league, I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Here's VanVleet. It's tipped, but they'll get another chance. 12. Green, the pass to Curry. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Gasol inside. He's guarded by Russell. VanVleet passes to Gasol. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Marc Gasol is battling. Even with the defender all over him, he kept his focus.
Green, the pass to Russell. Here's McKinney. Curry looking around. Thompson outside. And it's Russell in the corner. And
this is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Gasol. He kicks to Powell. Jefferson. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Russell. Warriors leading by 12. Thompson finds Green. Back to Thompson. Here's McKinney, covered by Siakam. To the inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's so clever driving the basketball, but now he's starting to have the strength and the ability to finish these buckets. Well, at this point, it's undeniable that Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. You talking about guys like Ray Allen, he has passed up. That is big time.
The Warriors making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And there are no metrics to deny. What Curry is doing is incredible.
And at this point, we take his jaw-dropping feats for granted. He passes the numbers test, and he certainly passes the eye test. Curry, the best at what he does.
Powell inside. Russell's there. Outside Gasol. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Now Russell. Kicks to Curry. Thompson outside. Golden State moving it around. Gasol against Russell. Over Gasol. Russell, no good. Raptors trail by 15. Pass to Siakam. Van Vliet up top. It's good from the top of the key.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
Down low, Cauley stopped. And Cauley throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here is Van Vliet. Right ball. Over Cauley Stein. It's so no good.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And you look at the development of how Klay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Steph Curry. Thompson, he had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Klay now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard.
On the pass to Van Vliet. Lets a floater go, and the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Here's Gasol. And again, no good by Toronto.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Now, here is Robinson, covered by Van Vliet. Robinson misses. Raptors trail by 20. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Gasol on the high post. Over Cauley Stein. A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got 6.
When Gasol feels the D playing off of him, he has no problem going right up with the shot. Great confidence from the big man.
Green finds Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Warriors lead by 20.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Right wing. Gasol against Cauley Stein. A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got 6 in the quarter.
We know he can shoot it from the outside, but I love to see Mark down there on the block.
Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Thompson. Outside, Robinson. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the Raptors call time here. And fan heckling that crosses the line, Smitty. We saw the Utah Jazz ban someone for life. How can the NBA do a better job of protecting the players?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I think each organization, let's take our hat off to the Utah Jazz. They acted swiftly and quickly, and I love what they did. They banned the fan for life, and I think you got to get more of that. And also, I think, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind of pregame or, like you said, before the season start, just reinforcing and stating the rules.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Siakam. OG Anunoby comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. McCaw, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred VanVleet. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney comes in for Cauley Stein. And it's Burks in for Thompson. Here's Gasol. Finds the open look.
Few active players have taken more contact inside than Marc Gasol. He knows how to handle it.
Passes it to Burks. Shoots from 14. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got his rebound right now in the game. Back to Lowry. From deep three-point range, Raptors get it back.
Great anticipation by Marc Gasol, really known for defensive rebounding, but he did it that time on the offensive glass.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
and you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
And it's Lowry penetrating. That one goes. Count it. Lowry's got 20 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Shot on the wing, and it's Russell missing.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's McCaw. Burks covering. Ibaka. This is to Lowry. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Burks kicks to Russell. Over Lowry. And 2 on the shot. Raptors trail by 14. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23, and he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. And after winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you.
And the Warriors last season, the sixth team in NBA history, and really the first since the mid-'70s to have 5 All-Stars from the previous season.
They were a team for the ages. We knew they couldn't afford to keep them all together. That lineup stands up against any team in history.
Cognizant of the entire court, Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The Raptors have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. Alfonso McKinney's checked in for Glenn Robinson III. Oh, it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Anunoby. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Warriors leading by 8. Russell passes Mooney. Green against Ibaka. Outside, Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Russell, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green. Draymond, big front court on the other team. Was the game plan to make them adjust to you?
Absolutely. We know their size is what they were going to bank on. Pull them away from the rim a little bit. We were able to knock some shots down.
You look comfortable, and they did not. Thanks a lot, Draymond. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Any Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 13 points, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any ball.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Raptors trail by 8. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Russell and Thompson, the perimeter. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. And it's Curry in at the 1.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
The pass to Gasol. Thompson against Powell. Back to Gasol. Pass to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 10. Now here's Green. Curry with it. Russell puts it up. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Beautiful jumper by Russell. Just nice, relaxed shooting motion. It's like a walk in the park.
Here's Lowry. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with it, good things tend to happen.
Thompson outside. Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Powell. Anson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Clayton on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
Curry dishes to Russell. By Lowry. Raptors trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And an athletic 6'4" combo gone. Said he modeled his game after Russell Westbrook.
And I can see why. He's gifted physically as well. A 6'11" wingspan, a 40-inch vertical leap. He's more of a two-guard in my opinion, and he's off to a strong start in his young career.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Curry. He's got 13. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, great concentration from Siakam. Takes the hit, yet his eyes never leave the rim.
Back to Curry. From 10. Siakam's got his 7th rebound tonight.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Russell with it. Lowry picks him up. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Passes it to Green. 5 to shoot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 12 points in the game.
Good effort on the defensive end, trying to contest his shot. But Draymond never one to turn down a challenge.
Now here's Van Russell. He's got 7.
These are the looks this offense is desiring. Siakam deadly close to the rim.
To the middle, here's Curry. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 15 points for Steph Curry.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Lowry drawing the double team. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Curry, Raptors trail by 9. To the paint, here's Siakam. Bucket is good. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And there's time. Marcus Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Raptors. Off the inbound. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. Oh, here's tight defense on him. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target with his three.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
It's stolen by Dean. And here's Russell. He's got 10. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Thompson has one of the sweetest strokes in the game.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 9. Over Curry. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Cauley Stein with it. He's got 9. Russell kicks to Curry. Fires the three. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blanked from deep since.
And stolen by Russell. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And it's a schedule for the Raptors. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Houston Rockets. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Houston Rockets. Raptors trail by 12. Poked away. The battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Raptors pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. That's tipped and stolen by Cauley Stein. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Raptors with some changes. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Norman Powell. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. Robinson is subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Warriors leading by 12. They get a hand on it, and they're running. There's Hollis Jefferson. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Robinson passes to Looney. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Prolific, efficient. If he were given enough opportunities, Clay might even lead the league in scoring.
Here's Van Vliet. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's just basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Outside. And it's Cauley Stein. That time on the assist by Curry. And 11 points for Willie Cauley Stein. Raptors trail by 12. Van Vliet passes to Hollis Jefferson. Siakam in. Looney on him. Siakam misses. Warriors have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And that one drops.
Okay, looking like his dad Mike on that play. Klay Thompson taking it to the defense.
Siakam looking around. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Smitty, with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep, deep range. I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said that it's hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate it. What do you think about that?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the 3-ball from so deep. I would love for a lot of these guys to be able to show the work they put in, and then those kids try to emulate that.
The first free throw is good.
You know, we see every year 1 or 2 guys drafted toward the end of the first round contribute well for their team. But Pascal Siakam has gone well beyond that.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Curry. 15 points in the game. Pass to Looney. Now here's Burks. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Kirk. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so it's Burks picking it up now for Golden. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Curry's open.
Curry passes to Looney. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Curry's got 17.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Van Vliet. Banked in off the glass. Here's Curry. He's got 17. Passes it to Burks. 42 left in the third quarter. 11 feet away. He can't hit that time. So take it the other way. Floats it up there for Siakam. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Looney kicks to Curry. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 10. Siakam passes to McCaw. 104 left in the third. Here's Van Vliet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness grade, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Free throw good, Van Vliet. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside Curry. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. For the three. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And he has been iced from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
2 seasons at Indiana for OG Anunoby, and the 23rd pick of the 2017 draft. Great talk about his game.
You know, NBA ready physically from day one. You know, still working for consistency with his shooting, especially at the free throw line. But I like his potential as a two-way player.
First one falls for him. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Siakam hits them both. Warriors leading by 6.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Often the way you end quarters has a big impact on the outcome of the game.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. And the rejection by Lowry. The pass to McCaw. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Draymond Green.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First free throw is good. That's also good. He hits both free throws. To play in the third. Here's Curry with the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors lead by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. McCaw is out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Blazing first step of Burks, enabling him to leave the defense in his wake.
Lowry against Curry. A wide open look here for Ibaka. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight. Curry against Lowry. Curry kicks to Burks. Pass to Looney. Burks with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Clock at 4. Burks the pass to Green. Shoots a fader, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Raptor. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. McCaw, the pass to Lowry. The second effort. And the layup good by Ibaka.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Against Curry. Burks on the wing. The shot. Drops one in from the wing. Burks has got 4 this quarter.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
They get it back. In Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Siakam throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Against Lowry. Here's Looney. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Wow, Oh, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Well, the former UCLA Bruin, Kevon Looney, not a top option, but he knows how to contribute.
I love the energy and movement that Looney plays with. Doesn't create a lot on his own, but he always picks his spots, and he can finish a play if you take your eye off him.
Shooting two.
That free throw, no good. Marc Gasol is checked in for the Raptors. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. And Golden State also making a change. Russell's checked in. Second for no good. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his third foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And here are the Raptors now. A 2-point game. Pass to Lowry. Here's McCaw, guarded by Curry. 6 to shoot. With some arc. And Looney sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's McCaw.
And nice hustle by Russell, trying to make himself into more of a two-way player.
Green draws the double. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Curry against Powell. Lowry finds Powell. Ibaka outside. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Gasol with the steal. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
You got to reward him. He's getting out in transition and running. Get the ball to Stephen Curry.
Lowry against Curry. Now here is Lowry. He's covered closely. Passes it to McCaw. Takes a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 8 rebounds in this game.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Raptors trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Thompson outside. The pass to Looney. He kicks it to Curry. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Looney.
And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
Here's Russell. It's good from about 19 feet. And the Warriors lead by 4.
It's nice to see Russell's discipline, stays patient, and earns the shots he gets.
Lowry against Curry. And the basket by Lowry. And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
And the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
That's foul.
The block. What a play from Draymond to rise up and send it back in his defense.
And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Toronto calls timeout. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader, truly a special player.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
The free throw from Gasol.
Amazing. Mark was drafted 48th overall, even after his brother Powell was drafted 3rd overall. Might have put a chip on Mark's shoulder.
And here are the Warriors now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Back to Russell. Lowry from deep.
And he really seems to just have lost his touch at halftime. The game has been very close, and the rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
By Cauley Stein.
When he has the ball in a good spot.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Outside, Russell from deep three-point range tonight. Lowry to double team. And Ibaka kicks to Van Vliet. Raptors moving the ball around. Is to Ibaka. Clock at 6. Back to Lowry. The lead. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Gasol missing. The Warriors have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12.
I mean, a pull-up Jay, that is awesome to get a chance to see him on the floor, stopping on a dime, and pulling up.
Ibaka pass to Van Vliet. Outside Gasol. Passes to Powell. Over Thompson. And again, no good by Toronto.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Outside Russell. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And something Russell did well in college, scoring off the pick and roll.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ibaka outside. Now the pass to Van Vliet. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
Pass to Green. The feed now to Cauley-Stein. Good work there as it goes. Cauley-Stein's got 4 this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded by Russell. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Powell. Count it.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Curry, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I'll tell you, Steph is giving the fans their money's worth.
And the Raptors call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Steph Curry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Lowry, and here is Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Outside Curry. Kicks it to Thompson. On the shot clock. 16 feet away. Offensive rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Van Vliet.
And challenging the bigger and the biggest
to go up strong and live with the results. Nice job.
Green finds Cauley-Stein. Curry against Siakam. Just 5 on the clock to take the lead. Call the shootout at the front to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect
at a big-time moment.
Watch the NBA is moments.
Timeouts. They're by 1. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Long range. Laces one from 3.
No, he didn't. I mean, Russell with the savage move.
28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With the rebound, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First, and then up by 5.
As we know, Steph's one of the game's most accurate shooters. He's part of the 50-40-90 club.
So he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
16 seconds left in the fourth. Van Vliet finds Lowry. Powell with it. Fires from deep. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The second overall pick back in the 2015 NBA draft. Russell having earned his first All-Star game appearance in 2019.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And the Raptors with the ball. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. The point guard, force them into different situations, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, put pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.